All right, people, Catfish Dave here. Went to a completely different ramp, tried to get here early for the morning bite. First I left my phone, then I left my bait. I had to go back to the house twice. I stopped by the Weigels, in the town of Loudon. I had to pee, right? They're closed. They won't let you in the door. The power went off. The computers are down. I stood there for 30 minutes. I skipped breakfast so I could get here early. And since it's already been so late now, I just went to the Bojangles after that. So we're here about 10:30, I guess. I've had a lot of success dragging, and but since it's early, I am going to try the still bite. Probably suspend some baits. Probably throw some baits out. Fishing a section of river I have not fished. Trying to find my oldest. I got some older skippies in here somewhere. One, two, there should be one more of these. I like to use up my old stuff first. It's too hard to catch this stuff this time of year, since it's so hard to catch it. I'm kind of torn of fishing right here or down there closer to that bass boat. Both areas have very interesting stuff going on. I've got a big hump coming up down there by that bass boat. And it's managed to capture some debris, logs and stuff, timber. We're on the upper side of it, so the current through the years has washed some stuff down into it. But either way, let's drop some bait. Let's drop a suspended bait. We're gonna still fish, or try to still fish and see how that works out while it's still fairly early. If I anchor fish, I'm usually doing it at a key time of day or something. We'll throw a head on one. 51 foot of water here. This is a good area for fish to hang if they're just wanting to hang. Post spawn bite, I've been getting them just scattered out in the middle of the river, but we're gonna do this for a while. This should be a good spot for a big one to hang. Get a couple baits down. I've got some flow, looks like. We had some more rain again since last time I fished, so the flow should be fairly good. I believe we're getting back up to about 40,000 again. It never fails. You're gonna get rocked by boats. Don't matter if it's a weekday or not. This is that dag blasted Hooker's Terminal Tackle Davy Jones hook. I've yet to catch a fish on this thing. I've only got it on one anchor rod. It's a lot smaller hook than I normally use. And I like my circle hooks, I like the end be pointed up more, and this one's pointed straight across. I mean, you can catch a fish on it. We're gonna throw it out there. Old Davy Jones. I ain't caught squat on a Davy Jones hook. We're gonna chunk it over there in front of that hump. Humpty Humpty Hump. I got a bearing going out in this old Daiwa Seagate. I can hear it going clunk, 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 clunk. I have my suspended baits in this hole, and I have my outlines thrown up against that hump that's caught the debris. Now I'm a little far up from it, but we've got a lot of flow, and I'm hoping they'll catch my scent and find my baits. Let's just throw 2 outlines out for now. Get this one out even farther. I'm all about steel fishing. It's fun sometimes, if the fish are biting. I got leaves and limbs all in my boat where a tree fell in a storm while I was driving, fell on top of me. I've been cleaning this boat out for I don't know how long. I guess I'll throw one more outline. Like I say, the good bite has been dragging last couple weeks, but it's early, so we will give this a fair shot. If these flatheads had ever come off the nest, this would be a good place to get one of those. My guess is they're still on. I'll throw this one a little more to the left. There's a good shot we can get hooked up here. Got me a new shirt on today. I've never caught a fish in this shirt. Sometimes when you got something new, it gives you the bad juju. More of them leaves. I know that Davy Jones hook has got the bad juju. I done found that out. This will make about trip number 5 trying to get a fish on that rod. This is as good a place as any to start out. And there's a number of stuff I'm checking out here, but this is a good spot. Technically. That old Garmin Force cracking. The motor itself is quiet, but that thing clunks and knocks when the boat's rocking. Clunk, clunk, clunk. I'd like to figure out some way to fix that. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Calm water, you won't notice it. On these bass boats are running, that's all you're gonna hear. Clunk, clunk, clunk. It's just a lot of play in there. I try to be quiet on the water. That's why I got a brushless. I wanted it to be quiet. Not go clunk, clunk, clunk. I paid $4,000 for a brushless trolling motor so it would be quiet. Yet I just keep getting clunk, clunk, clunk while I'm sitting still, spot locked. Clunk, clunk, clunk. Yeah, let me push down on this thing or something. That'll drive you crazy. Drive you crazy. Shut up. Clunk, clunk, clunk. My butt's always wet from this seat. Even when it ain't raining, my butt's wet because the seat holds water. Even when you got it folded over. Great design by the boat seat engineers. There's something right at my bait. We got something looking at us. There's a bite right there on the right rod. He's hit it and he's swam kind of up with it. We'll see what he does. I believe he's on it because the line has a little bit of angle. It's just slowly going down. It's going way to the left of the boat. It's actually going to get in that other line. What it's going to do, so we're just going to crank him up because I don't want him in that other one. He's trying. He's trying. Didn't sit here wrong. So far, heads have got the most attention. See what's on here. It's coming up easy. I don't feel it rolling. What do we got? It's a blue cat, sure is. Just a lazy blue cat. Until now. Now he's done woke up. Now he woke up. All right, y'all, this is the first fish in this shirt. Still ain't got nothing on the Davy Jones hook, and probably won't. I believe that just got the bad juju. Come on now. Oh yeah. Bad juju. Yeah, go ahead and protest. First one of the morning. Late morning. Yeah. Talk to us. There's a bite right there. Well, y'all, I forgot to turn my gosh dang camera on. Either way, this is on a head bait. And heads are the only thing we've caught fish on. Everything else has got chunks on it. I'm gonna try to remember to turn my camera on. Don't know what we got. Hit like a blue. I'm sitting there just talking away and looked over and the camera's off. Don't get in my suspended bait. Don't get in it. Yeah, heads is all they want to hit. And that ain't good, because they all run out of bait fast like that. Let's see what we got here. Oh. I believe that fish is longer than the first one we caught. Believe he is. Stay out of that suspended line there. Yeah, I believe he's longer. Come on. Heads is all they're wanting to eat. Oh yeah, he's just a little bigger. Got some bumps and some marks along him. Post-spawn fish. And he got my head off too. I'm gonna have to start hooking all these heads through the lip. They'll stay on better. I miss more fish doing that as opposed to hooking them through the back, but when I hook them through the back, they come off easy. And if they're only gonna be hitting heads, we better be hooking those heads. Don't get funky. Don't get funky. Nope, don't do it. There you go. We'll sit still as long as we're catching them. Got a nice strong wind picking up. I guess that's better than burning up out here in the month of June. It is going somewhat downriver, so that's good. Dag blasted boats. With Gilligan, the skipper too, the millionaire and his wife. There comes another big yacht coming my way. Oh yeah, we got one on a chunk. We got one on a chunk. Looks like the chunk ain't junk. Everything's been bit but that Davy Jones hook. It ain't got squat. I ain't had a bite. A lot of rolling going on. We know that's a bloop. He's doing some digging. Come on up here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. I know we'd get more dragging than what we're doing here. I just had to give it a shot. Thank you. Yeah. Woo! Oh, Davy Jones might have got a nibble. Is he swimming upriver? Yeah, there is something pulling on that Davy Jones. Uh-oh, we might have something on the Davy Jones. I'm gonna throw this out. We'll see if he stays on there. Well, that's a little one. Definitely a small fish. Smallest fish of the day on Davy Jones. Like I say, this hook has some bad juju. It's got the bad juju. It did catch a fish though. See how good he's hooked. on the Davy Jones hook. Well, all right, y'all, as we're getting closer towards the noon hour, the anchor bite is slowing more and more. It's time to get more aggressive. I've been getting them dragging. They've been very scattered, not so much on structure. What I'm going to attempt to do this afternoon, which is why I came even farther up the river, is there's some really rough bottom, a lot of ups and downs and holes, and that can be a pain to try to drag through it. I could be hung up a lot. I don't know. I've never attempted it, but we're fixing to try it and see what the dragon bite puts out. The anchor bite is definitely slowing down. That dragon bite can create a reaction strike. I have officially caught fish now in this shirt and even on that Davy Jones hook. So let's go ahead and get more serious, more aggressive. And I may look down this structure on the way to my starting point. If I see anything really major, we may stop and fish it. I don't know. If we don't, we're just going to drag. At least we got something on the Davy Jones hook. Oh, shoot, I'm hit right there. Did he stay? Yeah, he stayed. We got hit right there as I went to leave, y'all. I can see him coming up on my screen. Woo! Another fish. About the same size as what we've been getting. Yeah, that wind is really picking up. Bam. There you go. Yeah. Little butterball. Straighten out for the camera. This is mostly a much shallower section than down there where I was catching all the fish, but there's a lot of rugged stuff up in this section. A lot of dips, holes, ups and downs, so let's see what it does. Due to how rugged this is, and I may be getting hung up, I'm only going to run 3 rods. Just 2 on planer boards, 1 down the middle. It is rough. I don't need a lot of line out because I've got my boat set over what I want to go. This is more of a controlled drag than just trying to randomly find scattered fish. And this could cause me some headaches once we get into these rough areas. We'll see. Yeah, that wind is strong. Don't bother me really because it's going downriver, and it'll keep me from getting too hot. We're gonna pull upriver about 0.5, and once I get near this critical stuff, I'm gonna slow it down to 0.3. Dag blasted boats. Oh yeah! First one on a headpiece. Big old yacht coming up here my way. We haven't gotten to the rough stuff yet. But we are on the way. Come on, fishy. Doesn't feel like a big fish at all. Of course, there's nothing special about where I'm pulling. I've been catching all my fish over 50 foot last couple weeks, and this is only 42 here. Boats, 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 boats everywhere, man. He's gonna go right for that line, ain't he? Just keeps going to the right. Come on up here. Come on up here. Getting a bunch of the same exact size fish today. Yeah, that guy's gonna throw some serious waves coming up here. Just what I need. This one's got an old deformed tail. Show him your tail now. Old funky looking fish there. That guy there is heading offshore to go catch some marlin. That's the only reason you'd need anything like that. Hook this on the other side of the nostril. First one on the drag. Kind of a milestone fish. That's the first fish I've ever caught dragging wearing this shirt. Yeah, here comes those ocean waves. With Gilligan, the skipper too, the millionaire and his wife. Gonna eat another piece of watermelon. Maybe a piece of that roast beef sandwich. Don't need to go real wide on that board. Oh! Y'all, am I hit? Oh, shoot! Can't even eat my sandwich. Ah! Feels like a better fish here. Won't let me eat my sandwich. Dang fly is gonna land on it. I didn't get 2 bites of that sandwich. If I get this in, this will be the biggest fish I've caught wearing this shirt. Come on up here. Get around that rod. Normally I slow the boat down, but we'll just keep going here. See what we got on here. Okay, there goes some drag. So he's got a little bit to him. Yeah. Come on up here. I do believe. Come on up here. Let's see what we got, man. He's diving back down. Just ain't gonna let me eat my sandwich, man. Come on up here. I got hit on that board. I seen a bang bang. Splashing water all over my sandwich, come on. I might as well throw that sandwich in the river. Gosh dang. Get up in here. No, quit splashing water on my sandwich. Ain't no sense in trying to eat that. Gosh dang it, I was hungry too. Splashing that old nasty river water all over that sandwich. Well, it looks like it's just gonna be a long day, because that's the only solid food I had. Yeah, so much for my sandwich. Hold still. So much for that sandwich. I didn't get 2 bites. He just kept splashing water over and over and over, all over that sandwich. What in tarnation is that? If Jed Clampett had a pontoon boat, that's what it'd look like right there. I see my baits bouncing off the bottom. We're getting into that rugged stuff. We're just now getting into that rugged area, so looks like I'm about hung. Yeah, this is gonna be rough coming through here. Well, I don't have to worry about my camera overheating in these gale force winds. Well, all right, y'all. We're getting into this rough looking hole thing here, and I'm starting to see more fish on the screen. We're just about in 50 foot of water here. I'm expecting something good to happen going through this. That's if I don't get tossed out of my boat by all these dag blasted waves from these other boats. Come on, you dag blasted boats. It's not even the weekend, man. Not even the weekend and you gotta deal with this. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Yeah. He hit that headpiece hard. Hit it hard. I think I'll go ahead and spot lock this time, make it easier on myself. No sense in fighting extra current if you don't have to. On a headpiece. We are now in 55 foot of water here. Going through some kind of gully here. I expected to get bit here. Come on, Mr. Catfish. Maybe if I'm catching enough fish, I'll forget about what happened to my sandwich. Kind of makes me want to put heads on everything, but I guess I've caught some decent fish on chunks. See what we got here. That's a nice one. It's a nicer one. Fat fish. Definitely one of the, oh man, there went my dang planer board. We'll have to go back and get it. He shook it off there. We'll have to go get it. This is probably the heaviest fish of the day here. Very rambunctious. There went my planer board. That means I got to reel everything in. There we go. Get up in there. Oh! Oh! Yeah, that's the heaviest one of the day. Yeah, I almost felt like I got bit right there. I may have a fish on there. Yeah, I believe I'm hooked up right here. I thought I seen something moving. I better be going and getting that planer board. That wind is sending it out of here. Yeah, this is where I expected to get hit. Come on up here. Not bad. I'll be going down the river here while we're looking at this fish. Yeah. This is Catfish Dave's fish towing service. Come here. Oh, butterball fish. Get up here and pose. Yeah. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, yeah. On this headpiece again. Feels like a smaller one here. Come on up here. And we're getting some going through this rugged looking hole thing here. I've only been hung up once. And we ain't gonna slow the boat down for this one. Come on up. Yeah, old butterball. Typical June size fish there. Get over here. Uh-oh, uh-oh. 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 Let me put this in the holder. Maybe I will spot lock here. Since I ain't got but one bait left in the water. My butt's all wet from that seat. We must have went through a school of some smaller size ones here. Either way, it's action. Getting the rod bent out here in June. Be patient there. I'll get you in a minute. Come on in here. Come on, fishy. A lot of line out when you're dragging this deep. Let's see what we got here. Okay, this is the bigger of the two right here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the second time we've doubled up going through this thing. We're just getting started in it, really. Yeah. I may put a chunk back on this one and try 2 chunks because it seems like the bigger fish are hitting the chunks. Don't get all crazy. And then you went and got all crazy. Yeah, straighten out, man. Of course, this is an awful fresh head I just put on. I guess we'll go back to what we're doing. Yeah. I had one guy complaining last video that these videos were getting too long. I can't help it. The fish are biting. Need to watch someone's video that ain't catching nothing, and it should be a shorter video. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go with 2 chunks and 1 hit over there. We're going with chunks. For the most part, the chunk hasn't been junk last few weeks. If the chunk ain't junk, you ain't gonna get no skunk. Yeah, it's so nice and calm out here. Nice and calm. It's always peaceful on the lake in the summertime. Okay. On the headpiece. Yeah, we're just picking them off through here. I've been getting all my fish downriver and over 50 foot. And there's just like one hole in the center of this river, and it's over 50 foot. And that's where we started picking them up. There could be fish up on these flats. I ain't even tried the flats. I'm catching so many out in the channel, I haven't seen the need to try the flats. The only difference is if I caught them over there, I wouldn't have as far to reel them in, because this is a lot deeper water. Come on in here. Come on in here. Nothing real big today, but a couple that were decent. It's not a bad fish. Old thick fish. Thick and healthy. Come on in here, thick fish. Ain't none of them fish I've caught have carried a commotion like that one when I had my sandwich out. I could have had my sandwich out with this one, and I could have still ate it. But I am not eating this water, anything that's in this water. Yeah, pose for me. Yeah. Woo, that's gonna be a long video. That line is going over to the right, and it shouldn't be going over to the right. Yo, I'm hooked up on this middle one. I knew I seen something swimming with that. We'll go ahead and spot lock here, because I've got kind of a mess. Yeah, I seen this thing swimming to the right. Oh, and you knocked my cut bait off, man. He knocked my cut bait off. He's all spun up in the line. Old dinky thing.